Guys, how are you? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. It's been a while, motherfuckers. Okay, it's been a while. I haven't uploaded any video for like 3 months. I don't know, man. It's been quite a while. So today's video is just going to be me catching up with you. I don't really know if most people follow this channel, if most people follow my content. But if you are by any chance and you are wondering where I disappeared or what happened to me, so today's video will be me clarifying exactly what I was doing, where I was, and what I am planning to do this 2026 with regards to content creation. So guys, as you can see, I'm at home. I'm in the village. You can see behind me there are some cows. There's actually a calf and the mother is right there. And on this other side there is a cassava farm. Actually yesterday it rained really hard, and there were hailstones. Okay, so hailstones did this. Hailstones destroy the cassava leaves and stuff. And yeah, so guys, yeah, I know you're interested. Perhaps you are. It's just a guess I'm making. Perhaps you're interested to hear where I was or where I have been these past 3 months. Well, content creation is not easy. Let me just, say it. Creating content, especially if you have aspirations of monetizing your content someday, it's not easy creating content that flops all the time. So what I decided to do, I decided to build a new channel. Okay, so right now I am building a different channel. I kind of not abandoned my other channel. I'm just shifting attention, and I'm putting more attention on my new channel. I am trying to build it, and to be honest, I think I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful with the channel that I'm building right now. It's more of a reaction channel, and I also contribute a little bit of ideas. Yeah, I like what I'm doing on this channel, the impact I'm creating, the community I am building and stuff like that. And I am hoping, maybe because I want to monetize that channel, I'm hoping that maybe I get to monetize it this year. The latest maybe on June. Yeah, that is why I am really pushing. I am working hard. Like right now, I'm supposed to be doing research on new videos. I'm actually, yeah, I'm actually doing research on new videos, trying to prepare new videos. I need to create those new videos, and I need to upload those videos, because what I realized is that this channel is not growing at the pace that I hoped it would. So I had to shift the attention. Okay, and maybe you kind of surprised. You're surprised that I look different. Okay, yeah, I removed my locks, and right now I ain't got no locks. I have a fade. Is that called a fade? That hairstyle? I think it's called a fade. So right now I am rocking with the fucking fade. Yeah, so that is what is going on, and there are lots of mushrooms. I don't know. I don't like this stuff. But you see, I don't know if you can see. See these ones? There are lots of mushrooms. It has been raining lately. It has been raining a lot, so it is not unusual to see such things growing. So mushrooms are here, and then there is another bunch, coming out of there. Like, mushrooms are all over the place here. There are other mushrooms right here, right there. There are more mushrooms. But the video is not about mushrooms. The video is about me just, catching up with you, just, yeah, telling you what are my plans this year and stuff like that. So, guys, yeah. So, what am I planning to do with this channel? Well, I am not going to abandon this channel. I am not going to just leave it. As a matter of fact, I am planning to go even harder on this channel. This is my first baby. So there's no way you just abandon your child like that. You have to take care of it. Even if the child is not showing any promise, the child is not, growing at the rate you want it to grow with, you have to keep taking care of it. So I'll keep creating content. Of course, I'll do that. But I won't pressure myself. Yeah, I won't pressure myself. I won't have any expectations. I won't try to be like, oh, I want to monetize this channel for the next 3 months or in the next 4 months. I am just going to lower my expectations and try to be as creative as I can, to try to be as playful as I can. Like, I want to decrease the effort that I usually put into creating content. Yeah, I just want to decrease the effort, but increase creativity. Like, I don't know how I'm going to do that, but I think it's something that I can do. It's something that can be done, and if it's something that can be done, then why not do it? So that's exactly what I'm planning to do. And sometimes I'll be just creating videos, just ranting. I had a bad day. I'm going to treat my YouTube channel as some sort of a therapeutic session. Therapeutic sessions whereby I get to talk with you, talk to you, rant my problems, just express myself, stuff like that. Yeah. So that's what I'm planning to do. It rained. Actually, it's like we're experiencing winter in Africa. And our winter is not that, it's not that, it's not that I don't know how to say it, but it's not the same. It doesn't come with the same intensity as winters in the US or Russia. Winters in the US or Russia, they come with snow, the ice, and you can't even walk outside. Like right now, it's winter over here, and it is in the morning. It's actually it's at noon here, and I'm rocking on a t-shirt. It's gonna rain probably. Definitely it's going to rain today. Like maybe 3 p.m. it's gonna rain. At 3 p.m. maybe 4 or 5 it's going to rain, but we don't experience the degree of cold. It's not that cold here. You can actually, you can just wear light clothing. You don't have to put on heavy clothes, stuff like that, or warm clothes. Not heavy, it's called warm clothes. You don't have to put on warm clothes. And during this season, this is when we usually plant. So right now, most people are preparing to plant some crops, especially corn, beans, cassavas. You can see by there. Can you see these cassavas? Like, really, man. Like yesterday, the rain really terrified the fuck out of these cassavas. Like, look at this. These cassavas are usually leafy. They are so vibrant and green. Like, they're covered with leaves. They are beautiful. You can't even see something that is like 5 or 10 meters in front of you. But yesterday the rain came and cleared all the leaves. Look at down. Look at here. These are all the leaves. So the rain was so hard on these cassavas. I think it was hailstones, something like that. So guys, I don't really want to be, you know, I don't want to, I don't want to say too much. Yeah, I think now you have an update of what I am actually planning to do with regards to content this year. Of course, I'll keep creating videos, but now I want to create videos for fun. You know, I don't want to be political. I don't want to be polarizing at all. You know, I don't want to. Maybe I will. You know, what the fuck, man? Like, like, bro, it's my fucking channel. But I will not deliberately talk about politics on this channel. I will not deliberately talk about religion on this channel. I just want to make this a place whereby I have fun. I want my second channel to be a place whereby, you know, where I can have serious conversations, you know, about politics and religion and the economy, you know, and stuff like that. But when it comes to this channel, I want this channel to be a place whereby I can have fun, you know. I can let loose a little bit, you know, stuff like that. I might even come up with some sort of a stand-up set, something like that. I'm writing jokes. I'm writing jokes. Yeah, I might actually do that in the recent, you know, in the near future. Yeah, I need to do a stand-up set. How many jokes do I have? I have material, probably. I think I have maybe 10 minutes of material right now. Like good material. At least that is that's what I think. I don't know. You will determine that. You'll be the ones who get to decide if the material is worth listening to or not. Because stand-up comedy is something very difficult. It's terrifying, you know. But I've always felt like I'm funny, to some extent. I know I don't know about that, but it's something that I'm willing to find out. I don't know about that. I got a couple of jokes, trans jokes, you know, jokes that can get me cancelled. But I'm willing to take a chance. Who knows? Maybe I got some, you know, comedy inside of me, and I should explore that side also. So, guys, let's just hope that this is going to be a beautiful year, and by beautiful, I get to earn lots and lots and lots and lots of money. Yeah, because I'm also hoping to start a business. Yeah, maybe this month or next month. I'm always checking on this jackfruit. Okay, like it looks ripe, but it's not. I'm surprised, man. It's supposed to be ripe. So for those people who don't know, this is a jackfruit, and we have lots and lots and lots and lots of them over here. So there's another jackfruit over the jackfruit tree. Is it called that? Jackfruit tree. Let me show you. You know, the other thing, the difference between Africa and Europe, and when I say Africa, the village part of Africa, the African villages, not those cities whereby life moves so fast. People are always trying to scam you, to steal from you. You know, the air is polluted, there's light pollution, stuff like that. There's a difference. The difference between that side and this side is that, see, this is all food. So this is a very big jackfruit tree, and it is like 10 jackfruits, and there's another one over there. So that's the difference. That's the difference between the African villages and American villages. I don't even know if that fruit can survive in the US. Of course, you can get that fruit in the cities and in African towns, but they sell it. They sell it. Yes, it's not that expensive, but in the villages, you get to eat that for free, man. You can eat that thing every day. Even if you have no money at all, you might actually go to your neighbor and ask them to give you something, you know. Like, if you're going without food, if you're starving in Africa, then that means you kind of have a bad reputation in the village. You're not a kind person, you're not a good person. the community does not consider you to be a generous person. But if you have a good reputation and people know you as a generous person and you're kind and you're always trying to help each other, the other people in the community, like you're coherent with the communal ethos, people won't let you suffer. It's very difficult. When there are funerals, the community comes through for you. They try to support you, they try to help you out, they contribute whatever they can. They try to cover some expenses, which is a very good idea. So, like, for example, there's a mango tree, a very big one. And the thing with this mango tree is that the thing with the mango tree, okay, over here these kind of things are common, and this is natural. You see this one, this is natural. All those fruits up there have not been sprayed any chemical, maybe to control pests. It has not been sprayed with any pesticides. This is natural, like just just growing on its own. So you can just pick a mango over there, pick a mango here, and start eating it. Sometimes we even eat these mangoes on trees because they are not poisonous. They are not poisonous at all. Everything over here in Africa is not poisonous unless it is in the city or in the towns. That is where you have to be careful, because sometimes they grow those things in sewages. Okay, they grow those things in sewages, or they come from other parts of the country, whereby they practice large scale farming. And when it comes to large scale farming, sometimes they use chemicals to increase their yields. But over here in the village, like, we don't spray anything. We don't use manure that often. We use as little manure as possible. Now, when it comes to the case of cassavas, you don't need manure. We don't apply manure on cassava. So you can easily just dig out a cassava and start eating it right there and right then, and you won't get poisoned at all. So you see these guavas, like, you see, now this is a guava tree. This is a guava tree, and there are like hundreds of guavas on this tree. Like, these guavas are, we're used to so many guavas that we even removed some branches. You see here, like, there was another branch over here, so we had to to prune it because there are so many. Like, look at all these guavas, and people don't even like eating them that much. Okay, so that is the difference. Okay, as much as Africans are complaining, oh, there are no opportunities in Africa, infrastructure is bad, the economy is the economy is weak, and but when it comes to food security, like food security, people are pretty much secure when it comes to food security. I don't understand what people mean when they say that there is no food, that there is malnutrition in Africa, that children in Africa are starving. Like, that is just engineered desperation. And most of the time politicians do that to get some political leverage when they are seen helping people and giving them food, shelter, medicine, clean water. They kind of gain some political leverage. But to be honest, most places in Africa don't really have a food problem, or else it's places like Turkana. But in Turkana, they also have other resources that other countries don't have. So places like Turkana, that is in Kenya, that's a semi-arid, area. If not arid, I don't know. It's a semi-arid area, and the main economic activity there is nomadic. Yeah, is it nomadic farming? Is it, yeah, they kind of rear animals, and they move with the animals to places where there is, pasture is available, and they sell those cows, and they sell their cattle, they sell their goats, they sell their sheep. But most of the time they experience problems with clean water. Just not even clean water, just any water. It's so difficult to get water over there because it's a semi-arid area. But those are the kind of places the government now needs to really, really consider, or to really, really look after, because we are paying them taxes. I told you there is too much food. Look at that. That's another jackfruit tree. And the jackfruit tree has jackfruits on it. It has jackfruits on it. So guys, so that's the thing. I mean, Africans, like Africa, if we just get our shit right, not even 100%, if we just put things together and figure out 20% of our shit, more like, that is all we need. Just 20%. Africa will be on another level, because there are problems that other countries such as the United States, Russia, Japan, Germany are experiencing that don't really apply over here in Africa. Okay, like like first world countries are kind of funny countries. Yes, they have no, they have developed societies, I mean civilized societies, and they are experiencing advanced development. They have better infrastructure. They have, when it comes to communication, transportation, and etc. But they don't have what we have over here in Africa. Okay, we have clean, and I mean our we have not polluted our environment. Our light pollution is rare here. Yep, we are ahead. We are ahead, and then we also have resources. We have resources in abundance, natural resources in abundance. But most of European countries, they don't have all that. So if someone asked me, what should we do as Africans? I think the most important thing for us to do is, I mean, is it ironical that just say that I'm not going to talk about politics and now I'm talking about politics? Like, oh my God, I'm not supposed to be doing this. I'm not supposed to. I'm not supposed to be doing this. Okay, am I being a politician? Because a politician is the kind of person who tells you that I won't be doing A, B, C, D. Okay, and then in the very next minute, he does exactly what he said he's not gonna do. Or is the kind of person who tells you that, oh, the moment you put me in the position of power, I'm going to do A, B, C, D. And then the very next thing he does is not do anything that he said. Like, I think I got a political bone in me. And maybe I'm gonna run for office someday. Who knows? Yeah. Like, the future is in the youth. The future is in our generation. Yeah, because I see even here, over here in Africa, especially in Kenya, we are going to conduct national elections next year in 2027, and there's something that I am witnessing that I did that was rare, in the past, whereby the young bloods, young folks, the Gen Zs are extremely engaged in matters politics. They are really pushing political conversations. They want change. They are challenging the old folks. They are actually breaking out of those systems, and they just want to be their own people. They want to create their own thing. They want they want to explore their own ideas and implement their own ideas. They want their own voice. I mean, that is something that I'm really hopeful in the political landscape, especially over here. Like young people, are finally realizing that politics is essential in the development of a country, and the development of a country also pertains the development of youths and the enhancement of their lives. So guys, there's another project going on here. I thought maybe I should show you. So you see all this mud. There is a bunch of mud collected here, and I think someone was trying to do some work here yesterday. So what is going on here is I mean, we are preparing, like, this is how you make bricks. Okay, let me show you. So you kind of mix this dirt with water, and then you put the mud. Let me show you something. I don't know if I can. And guys, if you have time, you can comment down below if you like this kind of content. If you're enjoying the video, you can like it, give it a thumbs up, stuff like that. Oh my god, I don't know. Okay, you know what, I'm just going to show you with what I have. So after you put that thing, after you mix the mud with water, you put it in something called a molder. And a molder molds that dirt into a brick, and you're gonna have something like this. And now this is a baked brick. Okay, you see, is that reddish? Yeah, it is reddish in color. So after you make the brick, when the bricks are not yet baked, they look like this. Okay, before the bricks are baked, they look like this. You see, they have this color. Now you cannot yes, you can construct a house using unbaked bricks, but if you really want your house to last long, you need to bake the bricks and then use them for construction. That is the difference. Let me show you baked bricks. Yeah, I think I see lots and lots of baked bricks over here. So this is how baked bricks look like. See this one? Yep, this is how baked brick look like. Okay, see that? This is a full baked brick. Now over here, a baked brick, this brick goes for 10 shillings. Okay, this one goes for 10 Kenyan shillings. They buy it for 10 Kenyan shillings. I don't know how many dollars are those. That is like let me see, 100 is equals to 1. That is like 0.003 cents. It is like a brick is going for maybe 3, not even 3 cents. Like, is it 3 cents? Yeah, something like that. So they're not that expensive. So over here, especially in the village, the most expensive building material when you're building a house is iron sheets. Like, iron sheets are very expensive. And then when it comes to cement is also expensive. And then there are those iron bars. Iron bars are hella expensive. As a matter of fact, I think the most expensive building material is iron bars. Iron bars are extremely expensive, especially when you're building some sort of a flat. Okay, you're not just building a house, a local house. You're building a villa or something of that sort. Iron bars are very expensive. Iron bars here go like that. Those D10, D D something, those iron bars are very expensive. Now the cheapest is Of course, bricks are cheap. Now when it comes to bricks, there are two categories. Okay, I mean, you can go with these mud bricks that have been baked, or you can also go with there are bush stones. Okay, now bush stones are expensive, are very expensive. Bush stones are not cheap. Okay, so it depends with the quality of the quality you hope to achieve at the end of the day. Yeah, and then it also depends with the size of your building. Depends with the size of your building. And the other thing that is most people don't consider is the fence. Like, this is a barbed wire fence, but most people consider that building a wall. They like having, I don't know how it's called. How do you call it? Hmm? There's something. There's a name for that. There's a name for that. Build a wall. Okay, you build a wall around it, around your home. That is very important. Important. So, guys, I hope you understood why I haven't been you understand now why I haven't been creating content for like 3 months straight. Okay, 3 months straight. So guys, have you ever wondered how underdeveloped guavas look like? So I picked one. Look at, like, they look white and they taste like, they don't taste good at all. They don't taste good at all. So guys, what's up? It's a beautiful day, man. It's a beautiful day over here in Africa. It's a beautiful day over here in Africa. I heard that there are places in Europe that people don't get to see the sun. Is that true? I mean, people see the sun on rare occasions. And when the sun appears, it is a huge event. People come out and they actually celebrate that they get to see the sun. Over here, we get to see the sun every day, man. Okay, so when it comes to vitamin D, like the vitamin D in their original form, in their natural form, we get it over here. And so the sun comes out in the morning. If you sunbath outside for like 2, even 1 hour, early in the day, you got enough of vitamin D. In the States and other European countries, people are taking medicine. I mean, people are injecting themselves, and or they are taking pills just to get the vitamin D, man. Like, oh my God, man. I can only imagine how terrible that experience is. But over here, so, but over here, we enjoy the sun on a daily basis. We enjoy the sun on a daily basis. Most people tend to run away from Africa. They go to other countries, they migrate to other countries, hoping that they get to build a better life for themselves. It's a good idea. It's a good idea. But for some of us, we have decided that we are going to build a great life over here in Africa. We are going to make it work in one way or the other. We are going to make it work, and ethically. We are going to make it work ethically. Not just make it work. We are going to make it work ethically. Because the thing, I said I'm not going to talk about politics. This is not me talking about politics. This is just me sharing a few ideas that I have. Okay? I think if all the talented people leave our planet, if all the people who have great ideas and they are energetic and they are ambitious and they are skillful, if they all leave our country and they go build other countries, they go and stimulate other economies, then who is going to make it work for us? Who is going to who is going to build our countries? Who is going to build Kenya? Who is going to build Nigeria? Who is going to build Tanzania? Who is going to build Uganda, Morocco, South Sudan? Who is going to build all those countries, Senegal, Tunisia, and stuff? Like, we need people, we need Africans who are learned and they are talented and they are skillful and they are ambitious and they are idealistic. I mean, good ideas to remain here, to remain here and build these countries, man. It's not okay for people just to be okay. You know what? I'm out of here. You know what? It's not a good thing. It's not a good idea, guys. See, this is all food. This is the funny thing with Africa. Like, people, like, this is food. Like, we left food to rot out here. These are mushrooms. These are edible mushrooms. Well, I don't like them personally. I really don't like how they taste, but people really like these things at home. Like, this is what we used to eat when we were growing up. Well, I wasn't eating them back then either because I think they don't taste great. Yeah, but this is food, okay? This is natural food. This is natural food, no chemicals, zero poison, just great food, okay? Right now, I am walking on top of food. I am walking on top of food. That is why we are telling people, Kenyans in diaspora, the future is in Africa. The future is in Africa. Big companies are also looking at expanding their operations and establishing their operations over here in Africa. Okay? Because Africa is growing at a very high rate, and the market, Africa is becoming one of the biggest markets in the world, and people are talented, and there is talent over here, and the governments are working so hard, or at least they are trying. They are trying to at least establish the necessary infrastructure that can accommodate the likes of Microsoft. For example, in Kenya, our president last year went to the States and he was trying to negotiate a deal with Microsoft. The only reason why we don't have Microsoft here in Kenya is because we don't have enough energy, electrical energy, to power the servers of Microsoft. So if we have the right energy infrastructure, let's say we have enough power, we have enough electrical power, then the likes of Microsoft can set up shop here in Kenya, because those servers and those operational whatevers, they really need a great deal of power, like megawatts, like tens of megawatts of electricity. And in Kenya right now, our national consumption is I think 3,000 megawatts. Is it? Yeah, I could be wrong, but I don't think so. I'm pretty confident with my analysis. Okay, so I am telling you, like, you can't go without. I don't know if my camera is, yeah. So you see, these are more mushrooms, man. These are more mushrooms. This is food. I mean, this is food, bro. I'm trying to see. This is food. This is food. And imagine there is mushrooms, and then there is this. These are kales. So there are mushrooms in a kales farm. And the good thing with these kales is that we don't oftentimes, yes, we spray them with pesticides, but we don't do that oftentimes. I think they've been sprayed maybe twice Yeah, and they've been here for like 6 months, twice. So even the fertilizer, they are not being fertilized by inorganic fertilizer. You see, all this is organic fertilizer. I don't know if you can see. That is all organic fertilizer. And the organic fertilizer here is acquired from, from cow poop. That is what we usually use. So, like the other day, I was doing some mathematics just to figure out how much does someone need to earn to stay or to live a comfortable life in Africa. Then I came to discover that if a person is earning 60,000 US dollars, if someone is earning 60,000 US dollars, you will live like a king in Africa. Guys, I am not even kidding you. 60,000 US dollars. People in the US, like, I don't think if people in the US, I don't think, I, I don't think if there is, if 50% of Americans can't earn that. I think the majority of Americans they earn probably more than 60,000, even $100,000 a year. And if you earn that over here in, oh my God, you live like a king. You will live like a king because rent is low. You don't even have to rent. You can just build your mini mansion. Like, you can build a bungalow, a really good house. You don't have to pay rent. Like, like that's the thing with the US. Like, you want proper housing. You want proper housing. You gotta take a mortgage. You gotta get a mortgage. Okay, you want a really good car, a nice car, you gotta take a mortgage. But over here in Africa, people actually own stuff. You can buy land, that is your land. You can build a home, that is your home. Okay, you don't have to pay anything. There is no property tax in Africa. I don't know if you people understand what I'm saying here. Like, those are all the advantages of investing in Africa and finally relocating to Africa and living over here, because there is plenty of land. Like, there is so much land that people haven't, and are not doing anything. They're not really using the land for anything. When you go to places like the northeastern, there is plenty of land there. Even here where I am, there is plenty of land. People are not really using the land to do anything. So there is so many opportunities, and if you earn 60,000 or 50,000 US dollars a year, not even a month, I'm talking about a year, it's so easy. And with online businesses, all these online opportunities, people can actually do that. Like, if you are an Australian or Swedish or American or Canadian and you get something like that, it is so easy for you to earn such money, because because you can kind of get jobs online, work them, and live like a king. You can go on vacations almost every month. You got all this freedom. You don't have the stress of worrying about your mortgage. You don't have to pay rent. Like, you can even grow your own food. Okay. Do you hear what I'm saying? Like, you don't have to eat burgers. You don't have to eat McDonald's every day. You don't have to do all that. You just have, like, you can set up your own garden. You can grow your food. You can even grow corn, your beans, your soya, your pears. You can grow anything over here in Africa. Like, you can even just cultivate your own orchard. Everything, it can be done over here. So, as much as our economy sucks, but if you can earn a stable currency, if you can earn in a stable currency, you get paid in a strong currency, then and then you live here, it's going to be, I mean, man, you'll be living you'll be living in heaven. Okay, you'll start living in paradise while on earth. So guys, I want to end this video here. I hope you stick around. So this is gonna be me. Hope you like this new me. Even if you don't, just keep watching. Maybe you will someday. Hopefully. Okay, adios maze. Adios.